So this is the second video for visualizing data for the data management. We have here also, we are talking about the grouped data. We're still talking about the grouped data. And in the grouped data, what I want to tell you is that we can put them, the scores, in denominations. As example, now I would say, what is the lowest score here? Let us go and look for the lowest score is 30th. Let us see something is less than 30th in this distribution. There is nothing less than 30th. So I will start less than this distribution with 0.5. So 30 minus 0.5 will give me 29.5. Why I did this? I will start from the lowest. I can start from 30th, but the point is that some of the, when I do denomination from 2, this score means from 29.5 until 40 marks, 0.5. But why did I do this 0.5? What is the reason I did this 0.5? I did this 0.5 so each denomination will not go contradicted or go on a clash with the other denomination. Each denomination, there will be a separation from each one and the others. Okay. So now I want to check how many students got in between 29.5 and 40.5. I will do the first one and you guys can do the rest. Between 29.5 and 40.5, let us go here and see, this is first one, 30, lies here in between 29.5 and 40.5. Okay, notice that the length here from 30 into 41, which means 11th. The range of the score is 11th here. So this is 30. Okay, this is 30. Go for the next one. Next one here is 31, which goes between this one and this one. That's fine. Goes to the third, nothing here, because nothing, only 30 and 31, 30 here, and 31 lies in between 29.5 and 40.5. So these two categories only. So for that reason, the frequency is 2. Once I write in the frequency 2, I will start with the cumulative and put 2 as well. Cumulative means like aggregates, like the aggregate. So here I have 2 students had scores in between 29.5 and 40.5. 2 students have scores in between 29.5 and 40.5. And I said, so the denomination of this 40.5, let us go like this now for the calculator and see. Let us go for our calculator and see. Let's see now, this 40.5, this is 40.5 minus, here is a minus 29.5, 29.5. That will equal how much? 11th. So the length, we call it the length. The length of the score is 11. The length of the score is 11. Length of the score is 11. Here we go. Length of the score is 11. Here we go. Length of the score is 11th. The length of the score is 11th. That's what I want you to know now for the moment. Okay, so here, this is 11. Since it's systematic, systematic means it never changed. Look at this range now as well. Look at this range as well. We'll see here. Let us do this one. 40, 51.5, 51.5 minus 40.5. That will equal 11. Let's go do the third one to make sure. Is it systematic or no? The length of each score category. the length of each score category, like this one, this one, this one. Now this is 11, the length is 11 here, the length is 11. We're gonna check the third one and the fourth and the fifth and sixth as well. So the third one, 62.5. Sorry about that. Minus 51.5. 11. So whatever you will do now will equal 11. All of them, the score is 11. So since the score is 11, and I want to get the first midpoint, now what is the meaning of the midpoint? Let us go first for the frequencies. Okay, now I said there is two students lie in between 29.5 and 40.5. Now let's go, how many students go between 40.5 and 51.5? Same idea. I will look for the students' scores here, which go between 40.5 and lie in between 40.5, 40.5, and 51.5. I will check how many students here have these scores. I will find only that the frequency is 1. How many students lie in between? They had grades in between 51.5 and 62.5. I will find there is 6. When I just do this right now, I will find it like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also, one thing I want you to make sure that the frequency, this frequency must equal 30, because we have how many scores? 30 scores. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times 3, that is 30 scores. So the frequency must equal 30th. Let's check. 2 and 1, 3. 3 and 6, 9. 9 and 7, 16. 16 plus 4, 20. 20 plus 10, that will equal 30. Then everything is right here. Then everything is right here. Okay, again, I would say what I'm doing. The scores are from the lowest marks into the highest mark. I make it in denominations. The length of, or the range of each score category is 11th. And we did this right now in front of you here, 11th. So these are, the frequency is how many students has this lies in between those two grades, or lies in this category. So I found, as example, I have 2 students had marks grades between 29.5 and 40.5. If I come to see now, let us see here. This is the first student, 30th, which goes here in this category, lie in between 29.5 and 40.5. And if I go to the next row, I have here 31, which goes also in between 29.5 and 40.5. So I have 2 students, nothing more. The others are greater than this category. The others are greater than this category. Then same thing I will do for the second category, the third and the fourth and the fifth, and so on. The point is now, I have to do these categories now. The frequency, we did the frequency here. And I said the frequency must equal the total number of scores. Or here we have 30 scores. So when I calculate the frequency, 2 plus 1, 3, and 6, 9, and 7, 16, 24, 20, and 10, this is 30. Okay, what about the cumulative? The last one, the cumulative, I will put here, the same 2 here, I will put it here. So 2 here, I will write down 2 here in the cumulative column. Then 2 plus 1 will give me 3. Look at my hand. 3 plus 6 will give me 9. 9 plus 7 will give me 16. 16 plus 4 will give me 20. 20 plus 10 will give me 30. Again, I will say how I will get change the frequency into cumulative. Cumulative means aggregate. 2, the first 2, I will write it here. I will type here 2 in front of this 2. I will type 2 in front of this 2. Then I will go like this: 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 6, 9. 9 plus 7, 16. 16 plus 4, 20. 20 plus 10, 30. The last number in the cumulative, which is 30, must equal the sum of the frequency column. This number 30 must equal the total of this frequency number. This total is 2 plus 1, 3 plus 6, 9 plus 7, 16 plus 4, 20. 20 plus 10 will equal 30. So the last number in the cumulative column must equal the sum of the frequency column. Still only one point we just want to explain here, which is the midpoints. What is the meaning of midpoints? This is the center of the denomination, center of this each category, center. So 29.5 plus 40.5 divided by 2 will give me midpoint 35. Like this, I will do it in front of you right now. I will do it in front of you right now here. Let me do it here right in front of you right now. And we'll go for the thick pen. And I said the first one is between 29.5, 29. Just 1 second, please. Go to this eraser. Then I will go like this now into the pen back, like thick, and I will go here and say 29.5 plus 40.5, that is will equal, we'll go to it and see 29.5 plus 40.5 will equal 70 divided by 2 now, because I get the average of them, that will equal 35. Let's go and see how is the first denomination here. Let's go and see how the first denomination in our work, how it looks like now. Here, 35. So here I will do it again in front of you here. I get the average of each denomination is called midpoint. I'm working here now. I'm working in this one. So here I will do it in front of you, 29.5 plus 40.5, 40.5. This didn't end yet. That will equal how much? 70. Then I will divide this by 2 because I get the mid. The mid means in the center, which is the average. So 35. Since I know that the length of each score is 11, the length is 11, then I'm expecting that the next one will be plus 11 will equal 46. Here is 46. The third one plus 11 will equal 57. Here is the 57. Then plus 11, that will equal 68. Here it is, the 68. Plus 11 will equal 79. Here is the 79. Plus 11 will equal 90. Here is the 90. Okay. Now what I'm doing, I will represent this data, 35, 46, 57, 68, 79, 90. I will represent it in a figure of graph here in front of you. And I will take with it the frequencies here. So I will take the midpoint and the frequency. What about the cumulative? We will not graph the cumulative. We will graph the midpoint and the frequency. So how I will do this, that's what I will do in front of you now. Here, I will do it here. Here is the midpoint. And here is the frequency. So the first one is 35. We said plus 11 is 46. Plus 11, we'll go to it here from the calculator or from whatever. We'll see the numbers. 46, 57, 68, 57. Then this is 68. Then after that, we have 57, 68, 79, 90. 79. And here is 90. I will just enlarge it right now, but just 1 minute, I'll finish it. Then I will go to the frequencies, guys. I will go to the frequencies. The frequencies is 2167. Here the frequencies 2167. And the rest of the frequencies here are 4 and 10. 4 and 10. Then 4, then 10. Cool. Now, I will do like this, or let me just enlarge it for my dear students, the midpoints and the frequencies. And I will enlarge the handwritten here so that it will be shown up to you guys. Sorry about that. Then here, I will do it like this. Okay. How about if I just want to do it exactly in the histogram, like the histogram which we did before here? How about if I want to do it in a histogram? No problem. Just go ahead like this, then insert. Then we'll go for the columns, and I will choose the second one. Here it is in a figure of histogram, how it looks like. So here on one, for 35, we have like here it is the frequencies in this part and the midpoint. There is another graph also. I can do it. Just let me just 1 second. Here it is, and this the red is the frequency. The red is the frequency, and the midpoint is these cells. So 35, it's 2. Here, 46, it is only 1. The one is very, and here so on. Also, you can change also on the way you are taking. You can also take these lines, or you can take something like this, and it show you. So remember that the frequency in the red and the midpoint in the blue. The frequency in the red, so the frequency 2 here, this is 2 in between 0 and 10, and the midpoint is 35, is between 30 and 40 and so on. This is another, and also you can take, there are many figures to show this, and you can show it also, like we said before, in lines. You can show it also in lines. So this is the midpoint, the frequencies here, and this is the midpoints. Or another figure, you can show it like this, or another figure, you can show it in plot scatters. And there are a lot of ways to show it. Bars, so you need bars like this as example. Here it is, but this is, I don't recommend this. I recommend the first one here. It will show you, but remember the frequency and the color. Okay, also, like you see here, we can do it on the hand, by the hand. We can do it handily. We can also do it handily, like as example here. The frequency, the midpoint of 35, I will go till the frequency 2. Here is this, from 35, I will graph the X and Y. I will put the scores on the X axis, and I will put the frequencies on the Y axis. Then I will go like this, 35, 40, 57. I will put the midpoints here. These midpoints, I will put it on the horizontal line. And I will put the frequency here on the vertical line. Then I would say 35, I will go to, here it is 35, this is X and Y 2. Here, 46 and 1, 46 and 1. Here is the 1 because it's between 0 and 2. 57 at 6. So 57, this is 57. I will go up to 6. Then make the bar like this. 68, 7. 68, this is the one of the 68. So I will graph only the midpoints and the frequencies. The midpoints and the frequency only. And after that, 79, the midpoint of 79, I will go up till 4 because on front of 79. Okay, you just discard this and this. Don't look to those two columns while you are working on that table, because you are representing the midpoint and the frequency. The midpoint and the frequency. 90, 10. Here is 90, and I will go up till 10. That is all for the moment to how to present. We talked today about group data and how to put the group data in a figure of a histogram. We'll move to the next part.